Well, hello all. Well, too windy outside, so we'll do the video inside. It's depressing these days, isn't it? When they're talking about this insurrection at the Capitol here in the U.S. and how roughly about 48% of the people think that Joe Biden somehow stole the election and cooked all the judges and made up the virus. For what? I'm not sure. I don't get it. But it's not making any sense that the U.S. would be willing to throw away a perfectly good working democracy for a dictatorship and put Trump as the leader. That blows my mind. But I want you to take a look at this little project here. The act is called Invest in America Act. This is their infrastructure program, kind of a vague, it's so vague and so, well, anyway, let's go through it and let's see what people think about it. Repair roads and bridges. That comes in at 87% of the people in the U.S. are for that. 7% are against. Investing in U.S. manufacturing. 86% are for that. 8% are against. Now let's talk about that one for a minute. What does that mean, invest in manufacturing? Does that mean every corporation that's huge and wants, kickbacks gets all this money? Is this some kind of, what does that mean? It doesn't say invest in clean manufacturing. It just says manufacturing. But anyway, 86% of the people are for that, just on those words alone. That doesn't make any sense. Why would they be willing for government to invest in private enterprise? I thought that half this country couldn't stand the government at all and wanted a very small, tiny government. All of a sudden now they want one that invests in U.S. manufacturing? Doesn't make sense. Create energy sector jobs. 79% are for that. 13% are against. Now what? Why doesn't it say clean energy job? Doesn't say that, does it? Just says energy jobs. So that could be coal, that could be oil and gas, and it probably will be. Mostly of that, with a little bit of renewables sprinkled in to appease all the rest of us. Modernize learning facilities. Now this one was kind of mind-boggling. 76 to 17% against it. 17% were against fixing up our schools, our school buildings and facilities. Why would you be against that? We have public schools. Wouldn't the public pay to have the facilities upgraded so that we could teach our kids the most modern technologies and learning and educate our kids at the best of any country around? And investing in the buildings themselves is definitely a positive. 17% are against it. Why? See, that's back-ass fucking words. Why wouldn't it be 100% for that? Cleaning up mines, old mines and gas wells. That's 68 to 20. So 20% are against cleaning up old gas wells and mines. Now I admit that the mining and gas companies that put the stuff there should have to pay for the cleanup, but we do need to get it cleaned up. Why would you want something there that's spewing out gases from the center of the earth free and will without even at least being capped? Something needs to be done. We've talked about the methane leaks on this channel from all this stuff, and now Biden's talking about doing something about it, and 20% don't want this stuff fixed. What is wrong with you people? Now let's talk about the next one. Pollution-free public transit. Excellent. That's exactly what we need. 68% for, 28% against pollution-free public transportation. How? You see, it's just not right. That's back-ass words. It should be 100% for that. How could you, what an easier way, there's no easier way to clean up the pollution than get rid of the big diesel belching buses and stuff and put it to electric. Make the electric with renewables somehow. Water, maybe geothermal, maybe some solar, whatever it takes. Maybe you put the prisoners walking and riding bikes and treadmills making electricity that way. I don't care. Make prison as bad as it should be. Make them work and then they don't have to stay there that long, and they'll definitely never want to come back. Now here's a strange one. Promoting pollution-free technology. 63% are for, 28% against it. Pollution-free technology. What's wrong with that? If you're going to promote something as a government, why not promote something that's good for the people and good for the planet? And in the long run, will definitely make it easier to get into space, because we will have the technologies to make our own electricity without having to burn fossil fuel. It's a full win, but it's 28% of the population are against it. You know, it's just got to be. We're in a simulation. There's so much more of this going on around the world, where people are fighting, wearing masks and lockdowns, which are something that could save their lives, but yet they're so pissed off over it they get outside and get exposed and tell others to get exposed. It's just not right. It's just not right. It's just not right.